Level up update. Okay, so anyway, Lily, I got a picture from Don Frost, Lily, saying that she was about to go, but everything that I know with algorithm, everything. Lily, what happened was, Lily, I felt it. Lily got physical confirmation, Lily, that they gave her a slap on the hand and told her not to do anything. And what ended up happening, right, was my research became correct. I saw on Instagram and she said this didn't feel good. So everything I saw literally went hand in hand. And plus, something happened with the delivery, okay? Something big happened with the delivery, okay? Because one thing that literally I was paranoid about is that you don't know that I actually have a new watch, okay? And I have the whole, Yuya and all the fit, the get down, right? It's not just how good I am at Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? It's it's the whole essence of the con, okay? Because yesterday was a definitive purpose, because what ends up happening, right? Literally is I feel everything happening. I know, literally, you feel everything happening right now. Literally, like the police got involved and told me, what's up, right? So the principal of it was, I was like, no, not my level up, not this, and that, literally, not in my Las Vegas, not this, and that. So the most critical thing and the most cruel thing about the situation is that the lesbian cop that I tell about my child, Angelina, right? What happened with my mom was I was thinking anything but her retaliating. And what she said, after contemplating, ain't no way she's not gonna pick both this, and that, literally, with the vibe, already about my costume, literally. And so guess what ends up happening, you contemplate all day, you clean the steps, literally, they don't reward the big thing, they don't reward the whole Christmas round again, and guess what ends up happening? She told me to choose, two, either Knott's Berry Farm, or the convention. And so I'm like, what the fuck, literally, because, they say that that's a half position. That's 18 by a half position. But Chris tells you, literally, to cut the corn dog and put in the microwave. That's not a half fucking situation. That's you fucking using 25 to attack. Okay? All right? Now, when that happens, okay, what ends up happening is that she thinks about something. But more importantly, all right, literally, I got fucking Mirage that literally the old Dom is gonna be there, same security that was there, cultural. All right. So, what's big about this, okay? Literally, as we all know, literally, no matter how much, confirmation, how much relationship you have on the inside, literally, what's gonna happen is what's gonna happen. Matter of fact, one of the big ones, Mirage is literally, when I was a kid, is that, they pulled me over when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? So, this is the park that I go to, by the way, literally, this is, Quarry Lakes, this is everything, literally, this is where I take my long walk. I went here for 29, I got pissed off because I didn't get anything on Uncle Tommy, and then, it's destroyed me, okay? I'm tired of this shit, literally, what truly happened, literally, yesterday was I got drugged that game of basketball, okay? I had some UV and it was very strong, right? And I figured out that the crew is, just pushing anything in high school. That's why, literally, they told me that the new goal, literally, aside from all my children, literally, he said to that person, he even said Percy, literally, at Trey 7, he had this, and that, literally, but when it came down to it, they asked me, that's like a sophomore in high school, literally, your new goal is to get a job and get a new girlfriend. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And what that is they want something negative to have, period. So inside this can be happy. I've been saying, for a couple of days. Like, they say, oh, don't diss other people, don't for other people to feel bad. They have to get down people. Those are bloods. Those are fucking idiot playing cops losers. Do you know why they're like that? Do you know why bloods are like that? Okay, let me tell you. The reason why they have to have their mojo is because they live more visible than other people. You know how I tell you about how people live grainy, literally get their heads cut off, You know what the truth behind that is, okay? A truth behind that, all right, is that the reason why they want to kill me is the exact same reason for white people to keep their shit so they can keep on thinking up here, literally ignoring what's on the outside, literally, and I did a research that means you can die. Literally, I'm like, so what's the difference between somebody cutting their arm, a regular black man who's suicidal versus, literally having your whole head cut off, or whole frequency. That's why you read something like in domestic violence. That's why literally, your whole self can die. Literally, and so I'm like, what the fuck ever. You read something like literally, your whole, entire essence can die. You don't give a fuck. All right. So the truth, behind it, literally, is you didn't know that there's about to be a hunter tournament, at level up. Literally, so yesterday I'm like, oh, if it's all good, literally, let's go hunter, literally 5 a whole bunch of times. Literally, and so nothing happened. Literally, I'm like, bitch, all I had to do was play hunter, all right? So in reality, understand it happens, but guess what? Literally, whew. Yeah, I was a doozy one. But that's the basis of this update, you know. Everything's all fine and cool, you know, right now. So I'm just waiting literally for a chance to pay for my ticket. But that's all for now, okay?